All right, we are back. Salute to everybody that's here on Blue Devil. You guys are visiting the official Blue Devil page, the home for my reactions. Today we got a video that's very sad, bro. It hits home only because it is a child. The video is titled "Parents of a Missing California Baby Now Under Investigation." Now look, we usually do like hood vlogs right here, videos about like street stuff, gangs, violence. The last video we did of something of this nature was the Fontana influencer that got taken out by her man. That was about a month ago. But I thought I'd do a video on the missing baby because it's very important, bro, to protect the children. It's very important to, go after those people that hurt children and hurt women. I'm one of those that does not tolerate any kind of disrespect towards people that can't defend themselves. If you can't defend yourself, whether you're the elderly, a female, or a child, we got an issue, bro. We got an issue. You're going to get feet and hands put up all on you. No diddy. All right? So we got to protect the defenseless at all times, bro. Women, children, and kids should always be off limits. Now, look, I don't know the story behind this. We going to get to it right now and hopefully start covering this and maybe interview people on the podcast that are in this case, because we are very close to the city where it happened in Yucaipa. We do have a podcast for those that don't know, okay? And we are in the Inland Empire, so we could interview people that are on this case to try to help bring more views to the situation, right? So we can bring this kid home or figure out what happened and deal with the parents accordingly, right? But look, before we press play on the video, I need everybody to show love and support the channel. Hit the subscribe button, okay? We already got 12K subscribers in less than a month. All right, we were about 7,000, and now we're at 12,000. So salute to everybody. I appreciate you guys, and I'm sorry for the flickering and the audio. We're in a different studio, and I'm trying to fix that right now at the moment, okay? So just bear with me. Salute to all the day ones, day threes, and day fours. Salute to the squad. Salute to everybody, bro. Look, no color lines, no hate, no disrespect tolerated on this channel. All right, so with that being said, let's get into the story and the video of the Yucaipa missing baby. Let's go.
Law enforcement is doing.
Let's rewind it.
California, a desperate search continues for a missing 7-month-old boy. The sheriff's office just confirming to News Nation a possible sighting of Emmanuel Haro not far from where he went missing. The baby's parents say he was abducted 6 days ago in San Bernardino County after his mother says she was attacked and knocked unconscious by an unknown man in a store parking lot.
And somebody said, "Hola," and I didn't see nothing since. I woke up right here on the floor, and I didn't see Emmanuel.
Police scouring the area for the baby as investigators have now turned their focus on his parents, using dogs and seizing cell phones and the father's vehicles. So joining me now for a deeper look at this investigation, News Nation contributor Jennifer Koffendorfer. Jennifer, thanks for weighing in on this one. Before we get into any specifics, what are your thoughts on the status of this investigation right now and the fact that the sheriff's office confirms Emmanuel's mother is no longer cooperating, saying parts of her story are not adding up?
Well, what is really significant, Nicole, isn't what.
That's what happens when you lie. You try to cover up a lie with another lie and another lie to where eventually you forget what you say. I know somebody like that, bro, where you know they're lying and you try to catch them in a lie by asking them like a sidewinder, right? and they come up with a story where you're like, wait, that's not what you said last time. And they continue to lie to the point where they know they fucked up. And that's what this sounds like, bro.
What they are saying, but it's what law enforcement is doing. Serving these search warrants, collecting all of their devices, their computers, their vehicles, running dogs at the house, and the fact that the parents are not cooperating. Take a look at how Gabby Petito's parents acted, right? They would do anything in their power to help an investigation. We're seeing the opposite here.
What is most important right now when it comes to figuring out what happened and where this baby, again, he's only 7 months old, where he could be?
Right, exactly. So law enforcement will start, first of all, with the last person to purportedly see baby Emmanuel, and that was the mother. And the problem is her story has so many holes in it, Nicole. The way she tells it, it makes absolutely no sense. She has no tears. And I think law enforcement saw right through that story, and their focus is on them.
Now look, could the mother just be in shock that she's not crying or that she's forgetting part of the story? I mean, it could be. Let's not jump to conclusions quite yet, right? And keep in mind, when I react to a video, I'm reacting to what I'm watching, okay? My point of view can change further down the video or at another time when we're watching another video, right? But right now, what if the mother is just grieving to where she doesn't want to believe this is really going on, bro? So her mind is not really paying attention, bro. That could be happening, right? Think about it. When you're in shock and you're going through stuff and people are asking you things, sometimes you're just like, okay, giving them like the quick answer, because your mind is going bananas. Could that be it? I don't know, but I don't think so, bro. Because I've seen mothers, bro, cry when their kids get hurt, right? Like a little boo-boo and shit. Or, the moms be overprotective of their kids, bro. So you think she'd be like really in tears, bro, begging for help, begging for the kid to come home, trying to do like those press conferences where they say, whoever knows anything or has info, I'm begging you, please send him home. We will not, look for you, blah, blah, blah. We've all seen those press conferences. It could be something like that. That's what she should be doing, straight up. Let's continue.
All right, so Jennifer, I'd like to listen to some of what Emmanuel's father has said publicly.
Whoever took my son, please return him.
Oh, there you go.
We just want him back. We won't do anything to you. We just give us our son. Just keep him safe. Don't hurt him. Make sure you feed him. Change him. Please.
Oh, he lying, bro. Oh, he lying. Ooh, that fool is lying, bro. You could see that shit. Fucking lame. Look at him. Pay attention. Look at right there. If you didn't know this was about a baby that's missing, you would think he's just conducting a normal interview, bro. Oh, this motherfucker, bro. This makes my blood boil. Lame ass fool, bro. Oh, this motherfucker, bro. And you know why it pisses me off? I think everybody knows, bro, that I done raised my 2 nephews since they were in diapers, homie. Right? And I done see them go through everything, homie. Everything. Right? From being small little babies to now one joining the military and the other one finishing high school and getting his diploma, right? And I can only imagine some punk motherfucker trying to hurt them. It'd be game over. It'd be game over, bro. So if that's how I feel and they my nephews, now imagine the parents that are not worried, not crying like that fool. Listen, Listen, bro, we supposed to protect these kids. We supposed to protect these children, these females, these elderly, bro. They depend on us. They depend on us, homie. They depend on us, bro. Let's watch this again.
Has said publicly.
Whoever took my son, please return him. We just want him back. We won't do anything to you. We just give us our son. Just keep him safe. Don't hurt him. Make sure you feed him, change him. Please.
All right, so according to court records, the baby's father was found guilty of willful child cruelty. That was back in 2023. He was sentenced to 180 days in county jail. He is currently on probation for those charges. Again, that doesn't necessarily mean anything, but what does that information mean to you?
That he's a punk bitch. Listen, me and the squad were doing a podcast the other day. Go check it out, bro. If I have time, I'll pin it. If not, go to Hater World and go look at my latest live where it's a photo of a gang of people. All right, now look, we were talking about this, and I told a story that I always tell. What if they accidentally hit the kid and they killed him, bro? What if they hit him, like spanked him, and they overdid it? It can happen. It's possible, right? And I always tell this story. When I was small, we had some neighbors across the way. They were black homies, right? And the coroner was there, the cops were there, and we're trying to figure out what happened. Come to find out that these people had spanked their own child with the broom and hit him over the head and hit him too hard, and he died, bro. And instead of reporting it or calling the ambulance to try to see if they could save his life, they took the liner from underneath the couch and they put him in the trash bag in there and they sealed it back up. And they left him there, bro. And they continued life like nothing had happened. Come a couple months later, all the neighbors called the cops because of the smell. And they found the boy, homie. The boy was my age. I used to chill and play with this boy. We used to ride bikes in the neighborhood. Rest in peace. But this could be something similar. Because what else could it be, bro? They sold them for the organs, because that's big right now. They gave them away. They threw them in the trash can. Sick people, bro. Just listen. My question is, why? And if they did hurt him, why go to the police? Why get all this attention for the news if you guys did hurt him? People like this are sick in the head, bro.
From an investigation standpoint.
Well, Nicole, the reason it's pertinent is because the baby that was purportedly harmed was only 10 weeks old and was his child with varying broken bones in the legs and the ribs and has suffered brain damage that can never be reversed. So this was a very severe cruelty to his other child.
And he only got 180 days? Man, bury the fucking judge too, homie. He only got 180 days?
And how does the fact that, the victim in all this, Emmanuel, is only 7 months old, how does that change the urgency? Because this is a, child, this is a human that is 100% dependent on others for survival.
Yup.
Right, absolutely, Nicole. And what's interesting is no one can even line out the last time baby Emmanuel was even seen. So the fact that it was reported on that date over a week ago does not mean it was the last day that baby Emmanuel was actually alive. Yeah. So this is very important because no one has seen baby Emmanuel.
Do you think there's any possibility the mother's initial story, Jennifer, of being assaulted, of being knocked unconscious, and then when she came to, her baby was gone? Do you think that is actually what happened?
No, I do not. I do not think so. If you look at her eye, that is in the late stages of recovery. It's one black eye. Her story makes no sense in terms of following the linear pattern. That when people tell the truth, they do it chronologically. When they lie, they sort of shotgun it and add different details as if they're making it up. She was textbook in doing the latter, not being truthful.
You know, and at the top of this, we said it was 6 days ago. You know, on Thursday of last week, this little boy was reported missing. This is gruesome, but do you think he is still alive?
I think the chances are very, very low at this point, Nicole. Nobody has seen baby Emmanuel. Again, the story makes no sense. And what happened last night is...
Thank you for watching. Subscribe.
Okay, I'm gonna look into this and bring you guys a better video. This was just a warmer to look into it. Look, the question they asked the lady at the end, do they think the baby's alive? It's hard to believe that he is. Think about it, bro. If they gave him to somebody, they would have probably came forward, right? If they gave him to somebody in the way of like to babysit. If they sold the baby to somebody, they probably would have came forward too. If it was sold to like keep. But if they sold it for like the organs in the black market, they sold the baby, they not coming forward. If they hurt the baby, he's probably gone. If they threw him somewhere, he's probably done. So if you really think about it, the very slim to none that boy is alive, bro. Disgusting parents. And look, if we're wrong, I'll take every single word I said back, bro. But these people seem like they know something they're not telling us. Now look, if anybody got any news on it, leave a comment down below. If anybody knows something I don't, leave the comments down below. I know there's a YouTuber out there that's searching for the truth, and I'm gonna reach out to him, bro. See if we can get him on the podcast. With that being said, salute to everybody. Listen, message of the day. Take care of your children, take care of your family, take care of those that are around you, because you never know when something drastic can happen and it can alter your entire life. With that being said, I'm Blue Devil. Salute to everybody, and I'll catch you on part 2.